Alright, in this last video we're going over the last page of the study guide. Looking at number 26. On 26 I multiplied by the conjugate. Remember, that's when you just switch the middle sign of the binomial on the bottom. So 1 plus the square root of 7. And when I do that, to the top I'm going to get radical 3 plus radical 21. And then the bottom, the two middle terms cancel out, so I didn't even write them. But if you want to write out the middle terms and show that they cancel, that's fine. And you should have 1 minus 7. And then 1 minus 7 is negative 6. So radical 3 plus radical 21 over negative 6. Or if you want to put the negative to the top, you could do that. It's not mandatory here. It's not like a negative exponent. That would be different. This one, you're just putting the negative sign up top. But once again, either of those would work. Number 27, same thing, multiply by the conjugate. When I multiply the top, that one I do need to distribute out to the binomial since it's two terms, or two binomials there. When I distribute, I get 3 minus 3 radical 5 minus radical 5 plus 5. I put the radical 5s together. Oops. Put the radical 5s together. That's where this negative 4 radical 5 comes in. And then when I put the 3 and the 5 together, I get 8. And then since all of this reduces by 4, I reduced everything by 4. 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 is positive 1. And then you still have that radical 5 with it. Alright, so there's my answer. Okay, last questions here. Last 4 questions. Solve each equation, identify any extraneous solutions. Those are the solutions that sometimes do not work when you plug them back in. So just make sure you always plug them back in to check it. So on 28, I divided by negative 2 to start, and then I squared both sides. Once I got the radical isolated, 1 is equal to 2 minus x. Subtract 2 and then divide by negative 1. And I got 1 as my answer. And then the way that I checked it is I just plugged 1 back into the original problem for any x's that I see. So I plugged it in right there. And I did get a true statement so that I know that 1 is a solution. Alright. Number 29. This one, the radical was already isolated, so I just started by squaring both sides. I got 100 is equal to x over 2. Multiplied by 2 and got 200. Plugged it in to check it, and it did work. Okay, now number 30. So remember, fraction exponents or rational exponents are radicals. So it's a similar process as the ones above it. Okay, so you're going to be raising things to powers in order to get rid of them. So I started by subtracting 6, and then I divided by negative 3. And once I divided by negative 3, I got 4 minus n to the power of 1/4 is equal to 2. And then I was trying to figure out a way to get rid of the 1/4. Well, 1/4 times 4 is 1, right? So I wanted to do a power to a power, raise this to the 4th power, so that these would eliminate, leaving me with what's inside, the 4 minus n. So if I raise the left-hand side to the power of 4, I need to raise the right-hand side to the power of 4. That's where I got 16. I went ahead and solved and got n was equal to negative 12. I plugged it in to make sure that it worked. It does. Negative 12 is my answer. 31, same thing. Started by subtracting the 9. And then I divided everything by negative 5. And that's where I got 3m plus 108 to the power of 1/3 is equal to 3. I raised both sides to the power of 3. 3m plus 108 is equal to 27. And then you can see my work from there. Okay, hopefully you guys found these videos helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'll try to get back to you this weekend. Remember that your test is on Monday and Tuesday. It's a two-day test. Alright, so Mr. Aarons will be passing out part 1 on Monday, and then he'll be passing out part 2 on Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your test.